This is an English lesson for second standard. The name of the lesson is Funny Bunny Rabbit. We had done the first half, now the second half, children. So I hope you all are eager to know what is the result of this Funny Bunny Rabbit. What happened to Funny Bunny Rabbit?
Funny Bunny Rabbit. One day, Funny Bunny Rabbit found a cabbage. She was very happy.
My,
she said.
This will make for good dinner.
Funny Bunny Rabbit took the cabbage to her house, but she could not get in.
Who is in my house?
Asked Funny Bunny Rabbit. Something in the house said, I am Big Mr. Goat. I am here to stay. This is my house now. So just go away. Poor Funny Bunny Rabbit. She had to go away from her own house. Off she went, hoppity-hop. Soon she met Mongoose.
Mongoose,
she called.
can you help me? I found a cabbage. I took it to my house. Something in the house said,
I am Big Mr. Goat. I am here to stay. This is my house now, so just go away. But Mongoose said,
I can't help you. Goat is too big for me.
Poor Funny Bunny Rabbit. Off she went, hoppity-hop. Soon she met Bee.
Little bee,
She called.
can you help me? I found a cabbage. I took it to my house. Something in my house said,
I am Big Mr. Goat. I am here to stay. This is my house now, so just go away.
Mongoose can't help me. You are too little. You can't help me. What shall I do?
Little Bee said,
Zzz, come with me. I am little, but I can help you.
So they went to the house. Something in the house said, I am Big Mr. Goat. I am here to stay. This is my house now, so just go away. Then Little Bee buzzed and buzzed. She buzzed and buzzed. She buzzed over the house. She buzzed into the little house. She buzzed on Big Mr. Goat. Then she sat on his nose. She stung him on the nose. She stung him on the ears. She stung him on the tail. Big Mr. Goat said, Baa, 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 and ran away. He ran and never came back. Funny Bunny Rabbit thanked Little Bee. Then she went into her little house. She cooked her cabbage and ate it.
Then Little Bee buzzed and buzzed. So the bee, you remember the bee goes with Funny Bunny Rabbit to help Rabbit get into the house. The bee buzzes and buzzes and buzzes. She buzzed and buzzed. She buzzed over the house. She buzzed into the little house. The bee goes inside the house. She buzzed on Big Mr. Goat. Then she sat on his nose. Then Little Bee buzzed and buzzed. So she buzzed and buzzed. She buzzed over the house. She buzzed into the little house. She buzzed on Big Mr. Goat. Then she sat on his nose. So the bee sits on the nose of Mr. Goat. She stung him on the nose. She stung him on the ears. She stung him on the tail. She stung him on the nose. She stung him on the ears. She stung him on the tail. Big Mr. Goat said, Ba, 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 because it was paining. The bee had stung him on his nose, on his ears, and on his tail, and ran away. He ran and never came back. Big Mr. Goat said, Ba, 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 and ran away. He ran and never came back. Funny Bunny Rabbit thanked Little Bee. Then she went into her little house. She cooked her cabbage and ate it. Funny Bunny Rabbit thanked Little Bee. Then she went into her little house. She cooked her cabbage and ate it. So what happens? The bee came to the rescue of the little rabbit, and the bee came and stung Mr. Goat on the nose, on the ears, and on the tail. And Mr. Goat had to run away in search of safety. And then Funny Bunny Rabbit entered the house and cooked the cabbage and had a lovely dinner. With this, I come to the end of the lesson. Let's go on to the exercises. Let us understand on page 45. A. Write T for the true statements and F for the false statements. 1. Funny Bunny Rabbit could not get into the house at first. It is true. 2. Mongoose helped Funny Bunny Rabbit. False. 3. Big Mr. Goat came out of the house when Funny Bunny Rabbit asked him to come out. False. He did not come out, he was inside the house. 4. Little bee did not help Funny Bunny Rabbit. False. The bee helped the rabbit. The last one, Funny Bunny Rabbit cooked and ate her cabbage. True. Now coming to the questions. B. What did Funny Bunny Rabbit find? The rabbit found a cabbage. 2. Why couldn't Funny Bunny Rabbit get into her house? Because Mr. Goat was there. Big Goat was inside the house, so the rabbit could not get in. 3. Who was in Funny Bunny Rabbit's house? Mr. Big Goat was in the house. 4. Did Mongoose help Funny Bunny Rabbit? No, the mongoose did not help the rabbit. 5. How did Little Bee help Funny Bunny Rabbit? Now the bee stung Mr. Goat on his nose, on the tail and on the ears, and the pain was so awful that Mr. Goat had to run away for his life, and then Funny Bunny Rabbit was able to enter the house. Now the hots. Do you think the size of a person is important when solving a problem? No. Here you see a very small creature, the bee, helped the rabbit, but the mongoose was not able to help the rabbit. Second one, have you helped anyone or been helped by anyone? Despite having differences, how did you feel then? So it is very nice to help someone. You feel happy, a sense of joy, a sense of contentment. And even if you are helped by somebody, you feel glad that somebody has offered you help and helped you in times of need. Your homework today will be to do A and B in the notebook and send to the school WhatsApp number. Thank you.